Hi, my name is Rebecca Bowers, Executive Area Manager with Arbonne International, and I'm located here in the Lexington, Kentucky area. Wanted to do a quick demo of the Arbonne protein bars that my husband and I make here at home using our protein powder. The thing I really love about being able to do this is we are totally utilizing our own ingredients. Arbonne's protein powder is a vegan protein. It is non-GMO, it's kosher, and it has no dairy, no whey, so it includes, being without that whey protein, which is nice, no gluten, no soy. All of those things are potentially allergenic and potentially give intolerances to us, and so Arbonne's protein powder is a very clean option. So today I'm going to demonstrate how we make our protein bars. Key ingredients are definitely our chocolate and our vanilla protein powder. I throw in some walnuts in there just because I like that extra crunch. And we're going to use some organic, unsweetened coconut milk. You have to be very careful about coconut milk these days. So we stick with just the pure coconut milk. Almond butter, and then I throw in a little cinnamon and a couple drops of stevia just because I like cinnamon, but you can really do whatever you'd like to do. So I'm just going to demonstrate that really quick. We're going to use 2 cups of the chocolate protein powder. And I probably should have already have done this, but that's okay. You all can watch me measure it out. So the nice thing about the protein powder, as I was saying, it's a vegan protein. So you're gathering your protein source from pea protein, cranberry, and brown rice. The pea protein is easily digestible. And then the cranberry component is a nice benefit, especially if you know folks that are prone to UTIs. Plus it tastes yummy. It doesn't taste like chalk. So I've got my 2 cups of chocolate protein powder. And then we're going to make 2 cups of the vanilla protein powder. The vanilla is going to be a much sweeter taste. I'm making a mess. So we have the 2 cups of vanilla. And then I just throw in a handful of the walnuts. I didn't really calculate how much. It's literally probably a handful. You're going to dump in the can of coconut milk. And you want the good fat. Don't be afraid of good whole fats. That's going to be beneficial for you. It helps keep you full. Your body needs it, as long as it's a whole fat. I'm not talking about a Snickers bar. But coconut milk is a really good source. And then you want to put in about 2 tablespoons of almond butter. We do almond butter because it's also a good source of protein, a good source of fat. I personally cannot do peanuts, and so almond butter has been really adapted into our world. The almond butter is going to help to bind the protein bars. And I'll actually put a little bit more than 2 tablespoons, so I'll probably put in about 3. And then you do not have to put in cinnamon. I do just because, cinnamon is good for you, and I love the flavor. And then I put in just a couple drops of liquid stevia to give it a little added sweetness. And I don't have to worry about the artificial gunk in other protein bars that I may buy. And then literally just dump it in the mixer and turn it on. You might have to dump a little bit of almond milk in there just to give it a little bit more liquid. And again, I just kind of eyeball it. So once that is done mixing, I'm going to put it in a cake pan. And you can see it's going to be thick. It's supposed to be thick. We'll show you exactly how thick it is. It kind of hangs on the mixer there. It's supposed to be that way. So once it's all blended up, I'm going to put it in the cake pan. And I'm going to let it sit there overnight. And they'll harden up a little bit. So, when it goes out into the pan, it's going to be thick and doughy looking. And that's what you want. And it's best to let them sit in the fridge for a full 24 hours so that they harden. I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. So these are going to be low carb, high fat, high protein, good fat. It's got the coconut milk and the almond butter and a little bit of almond milk. And then the protein. So these are going to help to balance your blood sugar, satisfy hunger, and they taste really good. And if you pair them with a Granny Smith apple, they are delicious. Okay, guys, there you have it. That is how we make our protein bars. And I make a batch of these about a week. Cut them into little squares the next day, and they're great for lunch, snacks, breakfast, and you can redirect some spending and be in total control of your ingredients and have a really nice protein bar for you and your family. So thanks so much. See you next time.